all, Binks here. Zabu has been an important card in Marvel Snap for a really long time, from when it was first released being completely broken, making 4 cost speed 2 less, and then for just a really long time being a big pusher of having basically 3 4 cost cards in Zabu in so many different meta decks. Now with the change to 1-2, it's not seen very much as more except for Inserter, but what I've noticed is that there's just so many amazing 4 cost cards that have entered the game recently, from Galacta, Malekith, and Gwenpool. I really think that a mid-range style deck really trying to take advantage of these 4 cost cards brought me to creating good 4-drops. This deck has 6 4-drops in it, which is really crazy. So we are really pushing to utilize the power output of these cards as much as possible. It also means that if you have Zabu on turn 1, your chances of winning are going to be so high because you're going to get so many discounted and incredibly powerful cards. In the 2-drop slot, we have Psylocke to get a 4 cost out on turn 3 to, again, just push out these high power cards. We have Kate Bishop Hawkeye. The 1 cost cards to fit into curve is so important. We also have a US Agent, Luke Cage, Man-Thing, kind of mini Afflict package. If you want to try and maybe change how this works a little bit, you can consider adding an Ajax, but really just these 3 cards work so well together. We want a powerful and impactful 2-drop. Luke Cage is good both defensively, and then Man-Thing is just one of the most powerful 4 cost cards in the game, so it really worked well together. Red Guardians are other 3 costs. If you need just pure power, you can look at maybe speed in this role, but I really like Red Guardian as a just powerhouse tech card right now. And then for a 4 cost, we have Shang-Chi to flip huge boards, Galacta that's very often a 412, sometimes a 415 if you get some discounts on her, Gwenpool, Malekith, Anti-Venom, and Man-Thing. Anti-Venom also works really well with Luke Cage, being able to keep that power. Overall, this deck was awesome. I think that it's still a little bit unrefined. I think that this style of deck hasn't been seen in a long time, and I think you can build a much better package. But we had an over 50% win rate. We won about 0.4 cubes per game playing this in top 2000 Infinite. Really fun, really awesome deck, and I hope you enjoy. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. Check down below, make sure you subscribe. Catch you live at twitch.tv/Binks_plays. Enjoy. You peace! Tina comes out to visit your high school wrestling team over here. That's sick as hell, man. Okay, they probably don't have Acid Arrow. So it's probably Wiccan. If it's Wiccan, they'll play it right, almost assuredly. They could play it middle, is fine. Middle is just fine, too. Good calls. Oh, I bet they didn't want to do that. I can almost guarantee you they forgot that shit was going to happen. Maybe they didn't, I don't know. But it's not very good. That's one thing I know for damn sure. We have to fear Eliath here a little bit. It's a really hard final turn. Actually, I mean, this is like kind of crazy, right? Frick that Pim arrow. A hot dog guy came out of the stands and kicked it in for them. It's fucking based, dude. Based hot dog guy is based. What is this Meek Gwenpool deck? This is weird. You have me confused. It does hurt to watch another team doink a field goal. As a Bears fan, to watch another team doink a field goal and have it go in does kind of hurt them. Some emotional damage tied to that.
Excuse me.
Yo, Alexander Newell. You absolute legend. Thank you so very much for the T-3 sub. The constant support that I've had from you from so very long. Thank you so much. Morbius player. I'm gonna hold the Red Guardian. Because they could play Dracula here. Sucks I have to use Red Guardian here. But I do. Bonka. And that's how you get casserole. I think holding the Red Guardian there was important. There's a couple of reasons why. So I talk about usage of Red Guardian on discard decks quite a bit. Often, if you can get a free Morbius hit, I think you just take it. In my opinion, I think you just take the Morbius hit, almost always. Because there's a chance they just never play Dracula, or they play it on turn 6, then you cry. But in this position, especially because the Meek had a chance of coming over here, and if they discarded anything because they had priority, we were getting in some trouble. So I think that I made a really good play to hold off on it and wait for the Dracula there. GG's. I was thinking about doing that, you son of a bitch. I am going to do it still. We're trading gobbies. Nice. Fast toasting. My brother in Christ is fast toasting. Wow, they play middle. Oh, it's probably just Goblin. I don't want to be behind. I know what they got? No. It's gonna be a 50. It's just gonna be whoever wins middle or whoever wins left.
Power must be controlled.
Which is crazy. Nice. Whoa! We have baked them. Well played to my opponent. I appreciate them going for that. We want to play. Probably want to play Galacta off of here, right? Because we might play a card here that is like good. Mobius player. Audacity of my opponent. These big cards we got going on, man. Getting some juice going. Captain Marvel. Not me forgetting that Agent Venom literally just nerfed our card. Literally couldn't be me. And hit this Captain Marvel is actually kind of sick. Lucas! Cage varietal.
Victory.
Easy game. Nothing can stop you from playing or moving Thanos. Remember, we cannot destroy Thanos. It's an easy thing to forget. They're in a lot of trouble middle. They're -8 with 1 board spot left. It's a really bad position to be in. Malekith had guaranteed hits. Let's just take our Gwenpool now still. If we top deck Psylocke, Malekith is going to feel bad. But that's just something we're just going to have to take on the nose. 10 power anti-venom. 13 power anti-venom. Why do we say things? We're already snapped up. Oh, they're snapped up. Spooky. I guess we just hope they can't get like 20 plus power left with US Agent in the lane. Just the hope. They have to get 18 power left with a US Agent. That's very hard to do. They can do it, they can do it. Or if they have Luke Cage, we're in trouble. But we can't count on them playing Luke Cage. Maybe we can think about it with Anti-Venom, but I think we just have to take the L if that's the case. I don't think that's something that you reasonably play around. You hope they try and go for like Shang-Chi left. Yeah, crazy stay, unless this is Luke, right? Okay, cool. Crazy stay there. Like what were they, why were they staying? Victory. I don't know. We take those though. Magic. It's probably negative. If they don't play negative on 4, we're probably interested in hitting the snap button. We do have a Lucas of the cage varietal. Let's just go here. We have time. Okay, no negative is important. To me, this is a snap. Usually a negative misses negative. They're not super happy about it. They're not crazy stoked. They could have top decked it this turn and then makes it stupid, but we did win right, which is very important. Right lane has been won. They just don't know it yet. Scroll might be a bit of an issue. All right, what do you got? What do you got? Just another gore. Ah, yeah, no Zabu. Good calls.
Power must be controlled.
No Zabu is correct. Now, wouldn't have mattered. But we should play correctly. We should be playing correctly. We'll play to you, Dozer. I really want to play Galacta, man. I mean, Magento's great if Scarlet Witch is in the game, but he's terrible if she's not. He like goes from F tier, like goes from like A, B tier to like F tier immediately. It's kind of crazy. Well, we'll stick it out. Oh, rude. Not sure how good they are, but Cloak and Dagger play is very interesting. Cloak and Dagger is sick, man. Very good offensive healer. We probably run here, right? probably have Lucas. Oh, whatever. I don't know what the hell is about to happen. Does Captain Marvel win left? I don't think so, right? No, GG's. I was gonna say, I don't think that wins left. Victory. They should have calculated that for sure, man. GG's. I can't believe this still won. But dude, Red Guardian's so freaking good, man. What an absolute monster, man. Yeah, I agree. It's a good card, bro. Roll queue, it's basically like I'm queuing as a supporter. And then the game will grab two supporters. The game will grab two supporters to... The game will grab like two supporters, two DPS and two tank, and then you have to play those cards.
I'm coming for you.
Minions to me.
Are you under the impression that's like good? I feel like they're under the impression that's good. Oh, they could have had Odin. Great point.
We are the future.
Wow, if that loses me the game, I'm gonna be so fucking mad, dude. Oh, we tied here. We're probably fine.
Power must be controlled.
Zonk. GG's.
Victory.
Looking for the 8. Professor Comics. It's such a weird, like, nothing name. Ah, I'm Professor Comic Books. It's weird to me. It is a great profile picture. It's not what you want to see. You're a wasn't that Samuel L. Jackson's character in Unbreakable? His name was Professor Comics. Aha! No Galacta for you. His name Mr. Glass. Another funny name. Be sure. Mirage. What do you take? You take the lowest cost card. So you get this. Fair, fair, fair. That's pretty fair. Oh, I hope there's a bunch of small cards, man. There's a bunch of small cards on the right that I get a Hawk 2 on. Hawk 2. It's not a small card.
All systems
Also,
go.
technically not a small card.
All systems go. All systems go.
Lucas Cage. 3 lanes profit? Oh, he said Psylocke? GG's.
Victory.
Those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
They go Red Hulk left. This gives us a good chance to beat it.
It's a hype train.
And we'll probably win the Legacy Award. I don't think... maybe. The Legacy Award is more for someone who's like doing something really different. Northern Lion just does something very simple, very well. So I don't know if that would be something that he would do. Maybe though. I think he is like a streamer. Like a lot of like streamers really like him. We talked about Red Hulk lefts. Don't try and Galactus Binks. Why don't people listen?
Be controlled.
It's unbelievable to me that this happens every time, man. It's such a simple philosophy, brother.
Victory.
They for gore. GG's liberation. I've learned a very valuable lesson. And you on YouTube. Don't Galactus Binks. They'll never learn, man. To be fair, if they had a lie, they win. But they didn't.
Binks, Binks, Binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, Binks. Like and subscribe. Binks, Binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, Binks. Like and subscribe.